What up, family? We're in the great city of Boston, Massachusetts at a property that we just closed on about 2 weeks ago. We're gonna go meet the buyers that bought this property from us. They're gonna show us the scope of work, how much that work is actually gonna cost, and the main reason why they bought this property over everybody else. There was a value add in this property that not too many other people were seeing, which allowed us to get the deal done. So let's go check in with Shane and Andrew, the buyers. Let's go. Dang, you guys already getting to work, bro.
Already at work, man.
Andrew.
How we doing? Good to see you.
Shane.
What's up, man?
Good to see you, bro.
For you.
All right, this is Andrew and Shane from Penny Investments. I'll let y'all introduce yourselves.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Andrew Litchfield with Penny Investments. I've been a developer for over 15 years. This is Shane, works with me on the acquisitions and project management side.
Yep, so I graduated just a few years ago, and I came on helping Andrew with acquisitions and a property manager as well.
Love it. Great teamwork.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. One of the main questions everybody always has is how much does this stuff cost?
Okay.
But before you know that, you gotta know what the heck you're actually doing. Like, what's the work that you're doing that's gonna result into that cost? So let's check out what you guys are doing to this place. And it looks like you guys already started quick.
Oh, we did. I think we closed, what, like a week and a half ago?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we like to jump right on it. So most of the work we do is in Boston. And we all have our GC licenses. We know the building department really well. We know a lot of people down there. So we're able to get these permits pretty quickly. So we got a permit in a couple of days. We started a demolition. And last week, demolition's complete. We're just finalizing our plans to get the framing going. And then we're going to go full speed ahead. Basically, this is a single family that we're going to be keeping as a single family. It'll be a 4-bed, 2-bath. So we're going to add an additional bathroom. We've obviously gutted the other remaining bathrooms. They're just not in great shape. And we're going to be updating all the electrical, plumbing, new HVAC system with AC. We're going to do a little bit of work to the exterior, a little bit of roof work, replace a lot of these windows, not all the windows. And then obviously we got to find areas that we're going to open up for the layout.
I love it. And then there's another little thing that we'll leave for the end. That was one of the main reasons why you guys wanted to buy the property. We'll leave that for the end. But 2 days to get a building permit is crazy. Yeah, that's really quick.
It is quick. It is quick. So there are 2 different types of permits in the city of Boston. The one that we got is for non-structural work. So it's work like renovating a kitchen, renovating a bathroom, renovating kitchens and bathrooms, doing a roof, replacing windows, that type of stuff. So that's what we're doing here. Obviously, we're opening the space up a little bit. We're adding a bathroom, but we've done so much work in the city of Boston that we're able to do what's called a short form permit, which doesn't require a full set of plans, doesn't require a review from the plan examiner at the city of Boston, which is what takes most of the time if you're going to get a permit, which I know you've dealt with in the past,
I was
too.
just telling you, bro.
You did.
We had a deal probably 15 minutes away from here, and it took us 3 months to get the permit. And that was on a pretty expensive property. I think that property was worth I think we bought it for like $575 or something. So when you buy a property that expensive, your holding costs are pretty expensive. The holding costs were like $5 to $6 grand on that property. So for the first 3 months without a building permit, we couldn't do anything. We're making no money. We were not doing any work. We weren't progressing into the project, just simply waiting for people to push some papers. And that cost us probably a good 16 to 20 grand.
And you know, the thing is that if you knew about it and you knew it was going to take that long, you would have built that into your price. You would have built it into your whole budget and everything would have been fine, right? But if you don't know, that 15, 20K hit goes really against that profit.
For sure.
And, you know, because we've been doing work in the city of Boston so much, we know if we're going to have a lag time. We know if we're going to take 2-3 months and what we could possibly do in the meantime just to keep things going. Because like you said, holding costs are everything in this business, right? Even if you had bank financing, you're still going to be paying 3 or 4 grand in holding costs. Using hard money, which is most of these projects, 5-6 grand, sometimes 10 grand. I have projects that are a lot more than that. And that's why you have to move quick. You know, having a 20 grand a month payment, it's like every day counts. Break that down. I mean, that's how much per day?
A day.
It's more than that. It's probably $600-700 a day.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy to think about. You breathe and you got
for real.
Right.
For
you
real.
literally take a breath and you're paying another $10.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
Yes.
So let's check this out to see what you guys are gonna do. Obviously, this looks like maybe the kitchen.
Yeah. So we had a kitchen here before. Shane, you want to take us through?
Yeah, of
All
course.
right.
Still working on the layouts, of course, a little bit, but open this kitchen up, got all the cabinets out of here, all the appliances, open the walls up, as you can see. I want to do the nice open layout in here.
So we're gonna bring this over.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna header off this wall right here. So this will be a header from here to here. All right, that is some structural work.
Like an LVO?
Yes, we have to do an LVO. And they should have had one originally. You can see. When you see people cutting out studs,
Right?
that's a no-no.
Yeah, somebody
right?
cut this out, right?
So someone was already cutting this out. This was
Wow.
the end of the house at one point.
So this is an addition.
This was an addition. But
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the rest of this wall out, across, so your kitchen will flow right into your living area right
Yeah.
All right. Then we have this little area tucked over here. I think it's always important to note when you're doing a rehab of this size and you're not trying to do a full gut and you're trying to keep on budget,
Yeah.
every little bit counts,
For sure.
right? So behind you have a chimney. Now, this chimney is in the way, but kind of not, right? If this was totally in our way, we needed to move it and it was a bigger chimney, we'd take it out. But that's probably $2 or $3 grand to take it out.
I was going to say, they're a pain in the butt to take
Yeah,
it
it's
out.
probably about $3,000. You get the labor of taking it down, and you're gonna have to get a separate
haul
dumpster,
it
stone dumpster to get out of here. So
And
what we
it
did
goes
was,
throughout the whole entire house.
and then you got to patch the roof, right? So you're gonna bring that all the way down, then patch the roof, patch these floors. What we did here was we said, you know what? It's not as much in the way. So where you're standing is gonna be a nice bathroom.
Oh, dope.
All right. I'm gonna open this wall up a little bit more. So you have your kitchen, your living, and this will flow into a little dining area right over here.
Love
And then
it.
a nice full bathroom right in the middle here with another bathroom upstairs.
Genius. So this stays as the kitchen.
That stays as the kitchen.
That is the living area.
Yep, this wall is gone
That
all the way
wall
across.
is gone. LVL up here so that you can open this up.
Correct.
Full bathroom down
Yep,
here.
this will get moved over a little bit too. So make it a little bit wider.
Okay.
Same with where Shane is. This will get moved over as well.
Love it.
So it's still, it's not, complete open concept, but it's definitely
Yeah.
open enough.
Full bathroom for like guests and stuff. So when people
Full
are
bath, because we have a front room here, we're going to turn into a bedroom,
hanging. Ooh,
right? So
great idea.
adding bedrooms wherever you can, especially
yeah.
on the first floor on a single family.
Yeah.
You never know if they have, elderly person that
Yeah,
wants to
yeah.
live here, and it's just an added, feature
True.
for them. So
Yeah.
they'll have a bedroom on the first floor and 3 more bedrooms on the second floor.
I love it. Especially in Boston too. Adding bedrooms
Oh yeah, it's big.
skyrockets your ARV.
That's right. You got to have the bathrooms for it too. You can't be doing 4 beds, 1 bath. So that's why you have to
Right.
add another bathroom.
You can't have 4 different people crapping in the same bathroom.
No, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea. But we, another reason why we really like this property is because of the area. I know everyone's it's Mattapan. Everyone gets a little nervous about that type of area, but I've seen a big uptick in where people are buying, and especially in these areas where it's mostly single families and 2 families. People want that single family, but still living close
Right.
enough to the city.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we'll have a nice deck coming off the side. They'll have their own nice backyard. And you don't really find that much in the
Yeah,
city like this.
For sure.
So it's nice to have that.
Yeah. And you can see them building up the neighborhood too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Some of them are ours, too. So
Right.
that's good.
He owns half of the hood.
That's always good to have that. That's always good. So, yeah, this will transition over to a little dining area over
Okay.
here. And then, like I
That,
said,
you said that wall's staying.
we're going to open it up a little bit, open it up here.
Yep.
So it just feels bigger. It's not just like
yeah.
a doorway. But yes, this will mostly stay. This will get
Got it.
closed off.
Okay.
And that'll be a dining area, and then the bedroom will be accessed from the front area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this. So
Gonna keep
now-
the chandelier? What do you think?
I think you should keep it. Maybe paint it.
Yeah,
You got a good painter?
we got a good painter. We
Okay.
got a good painter.
So
No,
now we're in the dining room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're in the dining room. We're gonna close up this wall right here. I'm guessing at one point these were your pocket doors they used to always put in these types of properties. So we'll take off all this trim. We'll put we'll make this a straight wall across, and our bedroom will be accessed from over there.
Love
Just
it.
gotta put a nice closet in there. We'll be all set.
Got it.
Dining area, living area, kitchen. I think it's a nice little setup.
Cool. And because there's no septic here, you're on city sewer. You don't have to worry
You can have
about.
bedrooms
Yeah.
all day long.
Love
Correct.
it. So all you got to do is add a closet.
Just add a closet. That's it.
Because there's a full size window here. It'll be a full size door.
Yep, we got another window right here. We'll just put a closet right in the corner. It'll be a small closet, a little 3x3
Nah,
closet,
but this would be a nice room.
but it's a nice bedroom.
Yeah.
little things you want to look at on a renovation too is, hey, can we keep the floors? You know, and what areas that we need to take them all up, and where can we keep them? And so we're gonna try to sand and refinish these floors here.
Love it.
We may end up doing new floors going from the kitchen over to the living area. Still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
But you know, these floors are $3-4 a square foot just to buy.
Yeah, dude.
So
And they're not in bad condition. It might look like it because of the dust, but
Oh, they clean up real nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll probably do a dark stain, like a walnut stain, to make sure they all match really nice. Light walls, light doors, and it'll come out really nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
So on public record, how many bedrooms are there?
I believe is it 3 or 4?
I think it's 4.
Yeah, I think it was 4 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4, keeping it 4.
4, keeping it 4.
Got it.
And sometimes if it does show as 3, what usually happens is you can sell it as a 4. And what the city or the town will do is they'll come out and reassess the property. Because it's not on a septic, like you mentioned, there's no issues really adding the bedrooms.
Right, okay.
So I never really worry too much about, you know, am I gonna add another bedroom? How is this gonna, you know, change on the assessed value? Or is they gonna get caught somewhere? It usually doesn't.
Yeah. So the requirements aren't really anything besides
70 square feet and a closet.
Okay.
Yep.
Easy enough.
The rooms have to be 70 square feet or more. 7 by 10.
I love it.
This is big enough. I think we're like 10 by 10, 10 by 12, something like that in this room.
Which can add to your ARV a significant amount.
It does. It does. And you know, like, you obviously have to make sure that you have some sort of master suite, that you have the amount of bedrooms that you need, bathrooms that you need to accommodate the bedrooms. But it definitely helps.
Yeah.
You know, if we already had 4 and we wanted to add 5, would that add to my ARV? Probably not as much.
True.
Because not everyone's like, I only want a 5-bedroom single family.
Yeah.
You know, going from a 3 to a 4.
3 to 4 is.
The nice part is that they can use one. Hey, you know what? We use one of those bedrooms as an office.
Yeah.
You know, now they get a nice 3-bed with that office.
A lot of options too.
Correct.
And then there might be a family that absolutely needs the 4-bedroom.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for, is to open the options up to almost everyone.
Love it.
Cool.
All right, cool. Let's head upstairs.
Go upstairs. All right, after you.
Wow, you guys weren't playing when it comes to demo.
Oh no. Well, you know, you'll see a lot of these ceilings taken down, and there's 2 reasons for that.
Okay.
Main reason for the ceilings is because all these ceilings were textured ceilings,
Yeah.
like thick texture. It wasn't just like popcorn you can take right off. So we don't want any textured ceilings, any textured walls in our house. So we take those down. The other reason is it's much easier for the electrician
Yeah,
plumber
true. They could just rip
to
through
run
it.
all this stuff.
Which would probably cost you less money since they can rip through it and it'll take less time.
Yeah, they're going to give you a better price because they don't have to demo stuff while they're doing the wiring. So that definitely helps too.
Genius. How long does it take to demo something like this?
How long did the demo take?
Maybe 5 days. They were in and out really quick. You know, I got some great guys that come in here, you know what they're doing. And yeah, it doesn't take that long.
Love it.
And usually on a project like this where we're selective demo, right? What Shane will have to come in is, you know, 2 to 3 days in, we're walking through, we're saying, hey, what are the areas that we need gutted or we need demoed right now, right? What are some of the areas that kind of came up with our walkthrough last week?
Some of the areas, one area was right here. We wanted to add, obviously need a little bit more demo right here. Wanted to add a washer dryer closet for the upstairs area.
Yeah, great idea.
Then also went through here, decided to open this up, see what it looked like. Potentially open it up and make it a bathroom in here. But having second thoughts, might just leave this as an office space for the end buyers in here as well. And yeah.
Yeah, a couple more ceilings I know we had to take out. Some more floors we got to take out. So selective demo can sometimes get out of hand.
Yeah.
Right? You could say, hey, we're just going to do this amount, and you end up doing 25% more.
Yeah.
50% more.
Right.
But in the end, it's gonna pay off. Right?
Absolutely.
One of the biggest things you want to make sure of if you're doing the short form permit that we're doing is that you keep a lot of the walls up.
Right.
If I took out all these exterior walls, it would definitely trigger a long form permit.
And then what happens when the inspector comes in?
Inspector will come, he'll say, where's your set of plans? You got to go pull a new permit. Now we're talking 30, 45-day delay, at least.
Maybe like a stop work order or something like that?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, they may come in and say, hey, listen, you got your permit for this. You're doing more than you should have. You can't do any more work till you have your long form permit. So yeah,
I got one of those.
I've had a few of those in my day too.
I have one of them on a property in Brockton.
Really?
My contractor was there. Literally, maybe he didn't see it, but it was clearly on the door.
Oh, wow.
Like, orange sign, you know what they look like.
Oh, I know.
And I get a call from somebody, and they're like, "Hey, just letting you know, there's something on the door. It looks like you shouldn't be doing work, but I see somebody on the roof doing work."
Shoot.
And I think it was because the dormer that we were doing wasn't included in the original permit.
Definitely.
There was a quick fix, delayed us maybe a couple weeks, but definitely something.
Yeah, something you always got to be looking for. You don't never want that big S. In the city, it's a big S.
Yeah.
Stop work order. They tape it on. Don't take it off until the inspector says so.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any other things up here that you guys can think of that might be a good value add that happened? Or that you guys
what would you say?
I would just say maybe the office with people coming into the city, moving into the city. It's definitely something that buyers are looking for nowadays, especially in the city. So being able to add a space like this that may be too small for a bedroom, you know, it's not like a nice cozy office for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Another thing that we thought about too was, could we make this into a bathroom? We'd have to close these windows up. Right, but what that does is now I'm dealing with exterior work.
Oh, then you need new siding.
So you're thinking about all this extra that's going to go along with me taking out these windows.
True.
So that's why we said, you know what, we're keeping the windows in there.
True.
Another reason is because the siding is asbestos siding, believe it or not. So we can paint the siding, we can encapsulate it, but if we're going to start taking this out and putting some new siding back in there, now we're opening up a can of worms, which we don't want to do.
Don't want to do that.
That's right. All right.
Got it.
Yeah, then there's another space up here, which unfortunately, I mean, I think when the renters were here, they were using this space. They had a whole staircase coming down.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember going up there. It's like a quarter story, right?
Yeah, it's a little, I mean, like, nothing's to code, right? So we can't really do anything with it. We're going to do a pull-down ladder. And we're going to say, hey, look, it's just some play space
Attic
for you,
space,
too.
Yeah.
We can't use it as square footage.
What prevents you from not being able to use it?
The height. The height prevents you, and then the actual staircase going up. So we have to widen it, but the height is not high enough anyways.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you need, like 6.5 feet or something?
Yeah, you need 7 feet. Yeah, you need 7 feet up there.
7 feet?
At least 7 feet.
So you'd probably have to do a dormer or
We have to do a dormer. In this case, we probably have to take off the whole roof and go up. Which, believe it or not, now that the zoning has changed in Mattapan, this area, we could actually go up a floor here.
Oh, wow.
And we decided not to because for us, when you have hard money, how quickly can you turn these properties over?
It's not worth it.
And it wasn't worth it for us. The main reason is because you know this, when you have to know your price ceiling in an area.
Yeah.
Right? If this was in another area where houses were selling for $1 million,
or something like that,
million, easily we're taking this out.
Yeah.
This isn't that area.
Yeah.
Right? There's a price ceiling of $750 over here. I don't know how much more we're gonna get if we have all that extra square footage.
Yeah.
So are we gonna get the money back? We didn't think
That's very smart.
Yeah, we didn't think we would.
Wow.
So
knowing your market is so important.
Very important. Got to know your market, and especially in Boston, you got street by street.
Dude, that's why the West Roxbury deal that I had was such a bad deal.
What street was it on?
It was on Kershaw Road.
Okay.
Right off of, I think it's right off of Center Street or Washington Street or something.
Center Street.
And I'm looking at ARVs of like, when I'm first buying the house, of like 900 to maybe 950.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is a banger deal. Dude, we sold that at 780.
Oh, shoot.
And the feedback that we got when we put it on the market was like, dude, if this property was 3 streets up,
big difference.
Like massive difference.
Yep.
But it's just in the worst part.
Yeah, it's what's that park called? There's a park called
Yes, I know what park you're saying. Yes,
and
it's right around there.
It's the bad part.
Here's what I knew. We put it on the market. I kid you not. We put it on the market, had an open house. My wife does the open house, and I'm there hanging out with her. And everybody leaves the house, thankfully.
Yeah.
But we walk outside, and we just hear a bunch of noise, like people screaming. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? So we look outside the door, and I see these like teenage kids beating the crap out of each other.
Oh, man.
Right? And I'm just like, oh, man.
That's never good.
Luckily, all the buyers had left at that point, but I'm like, that's the type of neighborhood that we're in, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, especially in West Roxbury, because most of the areas are really good.
Yeah, it's really nice,
Yeah.
but we're in like the maybe 5% of the whole area.
Now you know, man. Now
we know. Charges to the game, bro.
Now you know. But yeah, that's why it is so important to know your area, and especially for a developer like us, where when you have so much in a certain area, there's so many pros to have that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I know what this is going to sell for because I've sold something down the street.
Yeah.
Right? We know what things are going to rent for because we rent things right down the street. So doing all this, sometimes you're your own comps, right? They're running comps and it's like, oh yeah, we just completed that one down the street.
Yeah.
This is what it sold for, you know? So it's nice to have that.
That's good.
Definitely.
Cool. All right, let's go check out the thing outside.
Oh,
That's
that
gonna
mystery?
make this a banger deal.
The mystery? We'll take a look.
So one of the ways that we do our deals is we partner with other wholesalers that bring us leads. They might be like, hey, Mike, I have this lead. Do you have a buyer for it? Where do you think we need to be? What is the exit strategy for the buyer? All that. That's how we do, I would say, maybe 40% of our deals. We just partner with people. They get 50% of the deal. We get 50% of the deal. And somebody like Shane and Andrew end up buying the deal from us. We have thousands of people like Shane and Andrew that we sell these deals to. So what happened here is a wholesaler brings us this lead and he's like, Mike, I've sent this lead to maybe 10 other wholesalers and they all told me no. What do you think about it? And as we start looking at it, Dave on my team that does all the dispositions, he's like, bro, I think there's a crazy opportunity here that everybody else is not seeing. And I'm going to let Andrew, as we're standing on the opportunity right now, let us know what that opportunity is.
Let's talk about it. So I think what differentiates Penny Investments from other developers or flippers is that we don't just flip properties, we also develop them too. So we do a lot of work in the city through the zoning process or building something new construction. So we have a really good grasp on what we can do and what we can't do in certain areas. And when Shane had brought me the deal from both of you, right away I knew, hey, R2 zone, we can build a 2-family here by right, right? It's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some effort, a little bit of money, but that's the value that we saw right away, was and this zoning had just changed in Mattapan where, you know, we probably would have went through the zoning process and got 2 units approved, but that process would have taken us 12 months. Now, this project is what's called by right, which means that all we have to do is submit our plans to get our actual permit. That's what we're in the middle of right now. So our plans are almost complete. We've already had our survey done. We'll be able to submit those plans in the next few weeks for a beautiful 2-family. It's going to be what's called Philadelphia style, where you're going to have 2 bi-level units. They're kind of sharing that second floor. You know, basically the first floor would be, they're both 3-bed, 1,700 square feet, 3 baths, I thought 2.5 bathrooms. And the first floor would have your kitchen, living, 2 bedrooms, and then the upstairs would have a master suite. Then you walk upstairs for the second unit, that'll have kitchen, living, bedroom, and then 2 more bedrooms on the 3rd floor. So we're going to be, you know, and the other thing that I like doing too when it comes to the zoning process or buying land is I want to make sure that I don't have to build this property. All right. And in this case, we're probably going to build it. That's what we like doing. We have a great team that we can work with. But I looked at this as, can we get this plan approved? Yes. Once we get a permit, what can I sell these plans for? Right. And basically that would decrease the value or the amount that we owed on the single family and make us some nice profit along the way.
So you could just get out of here really quick. If you guys didn't want to do the actual build, which if you did do the build and are going to do it, it's going to be a massive project. But if you didn't want to do that, let's just say you guys run through this house, get it done in like 3 or 4 months, ready to put it on the market. And you're like, man, this project that we just got approved is probably going to take us another 12 months. Why don't we just take the money, go into another deal? I could take the plans that I got approved from the city. That really weren't worth anything before I got it stamped and approved. But now that I have it stamped and approved, I can sell off the land individually to another developer. Because they can just dig right now. And I'll sell that house to an end buyer. That's just going to live in the property.
Because there's a lot of value in having a permit-ready project. A project that there's developers and builders out there that just want to build, right? Maybe that is their strong suit. They're a GC, they have multiple guys, and they can do a build quick and easy. And so these plans will probably sell for about $200,000 to $250,000 once we have them permit ready. And but what you'll see, our business model is a little bit different too, because we have so many other partners that we can work with, students that I can work with. we're probably going to do that same thing, but we're going to probably sell it to one of my students for 200 grand,
Right.
190 as a good deal, then do the project
Help
with them.
Yeah, that's genius.
50-50.
Wow.
So now what we did is we shared in the upside of selling the building, selling the single family, selling the land, and now we get to, basically start a whole new project with the 2-family.
Wow. That's genius. I kind of look at it like this. It's like real estate's like a baton race. Like somebody's got to do the cold calling.
Yep.
Somebody's got to find the deals.
That's right.
Somebody's got to find the capital. Somebody's going to manage the construction. Somebody's got to run to the city and get the permits and all that type of stuff. And a lot of the times, it isn't just one person doing that.
Nope.
Like, it's not just Andrew doing the cold calling, finding the deal, raising the capital, managing the contractors, doing all the things. There's like people that you got to pass the baton to.
That's right.
And every single time a baton is passed, usually there's money that's transferred.
That's right.
So that's what I like about real estate. Real estate, there's so many ways to make money. And all you got to do is just be one leg of the race.
And have a great team around you.
Yeah.
Right? Have good people that you can sell projects to. Have good people that you could do projects with.
Right.
And everyone's making money.
Love it. Freaking love it. Well, final thing. How long do you think the project is going to take you in the single family, and how much money do you think it's going to cost you guys?
So originally, when we're going through the budgets and everything, we want to be conservative. So we want to do 6 months and right around 170. That's the budget. Obviously, there's going to be stuff here and there, like more demo than we expected. So obviously, it's kind of just working around that number. And we set it at 6 months, but you always want to do it quicker. So I got guys in here, every day doing it. So that's the, that's the target, 6 months, but we always want to do less.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Turn this
I think the
around
other
in 6
thing
months.
too is that you also need to know when you're going to put this properties on the market.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Right? Because even if this project was done in 3 months, now we're in November, we're in Thanksgiving, we're in Christmas. We're not gonna sell it during that time. We're gonna sell it afterwards.
6 months brings you to like March, April, or something like that. Spring market.
I'm happy to put it on in January though. I feel like there's a nice big shift right after the new year.
Yeah,
and you got a lot more people coming out then. So
true.
Yep.
Cool. Well, you guys do a lot of stuff. You guys buy deals. Andrew teaches. Plug yourselves in, bro. Let the people know where they can find you, what the best thing to do for business with you guys is, and all that.
Yeah, of course. Go, you start, Shane.
Yeah, so reach out to me anytime on Instagram, sfromer27.
Okay.
And phone number 508-498-7093. You got a deal, feel free to reach out. Doing a lot of deals in and out of the city, Norfolk County, Worcester too, so.
Love it.
Yeah, cool. Andrew Litchfield, at Andrew Litchfield on Instagram, or at Penny Investments, Penny_investments. Like Mike mentioned, I coach a lot of people to do exactly what we're talking about. So I have a wide range or reach of different projects that we do, North Shore, South Shore. The majority of the work that I do is in the city of Boston, in these areas, Mattapan, Dorchester, Roxbury, anything around here. I love buying rental properties, love doing development, love flipping properties. So all the above.
Love it. Are you still having people come into the coaching program? Or?
I am. I'm actually starting my last one for this year. Starts tomorrow.
Really?
My next one will start in January, though. I do 3 of them a year.
There you go.
Keep them nice and small, between 10 and 12 people, because I want to be that mentor that picks up the phone all the time.
Yeah. That's so good, bro.
Thanks, man.
So by the end of the year, you'll have another one.
We'll have another one at the beginning of January. Mid-January.
Okay.
They last about 8 weeks long.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have about 70 students that have been through the program.
So do people have to like come in and pre-qualify or something? And
yeah, they'll have a discovery call with me.
Yeah.
I'm not cheap, but I'm worth it. Yeah. So have a discovery call with me. We'll talk more about it, see if it's a good fit for both of us. For me, I want people that are motivated. I want people that are actually serious and driven.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to pour, fuel on their fire instead of motivating them, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be motivating them. I'll provide them with the opportunities. I'll provide them with the knowledge, and I want them to go out there and make it happen.
Dope.
Cool.
Love it. Fellas.
Thanks, man. Pleasure.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, y'all know where to find me. Wholesale.mike.com. We want to do deals like this with y'all. Wholesale.mike.com. 1 Zoom a month. I want to sell deals to y'all. I want to do deals with y'all. Catch y'all on Zoom. Peace.